Hello, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be fixing a Maytag dryer. So right now I'm going to take the cover off. I had issues with my heater burning out even though it was like a couple of weeks old. I did a video about 3 weeks ago changing the heater element, but my timer went bad. So the machine stayed on for like 3 hours straight, so it burned this whole part. So now I gotta change it. And I gotta change some fuses because it is not turning on. Actually, I'm just gonna be changing the fuse, the timer, and that's pretty much it. So right now I'm gonna take this cover off, this cover off. I'm gonna turn on some more light. Just pull it from the bottom and it comes out. So I'm going to change this timer right here. So I'm going to change the timer first. Pull this out. Here's the new timer. I'm going to start putting everything where it goes. We have some pliers. Connect it to the new timer. Disconnect this one. You gotta be very gentle, because if you break it, you're gonna have to fix the wiring again. I'm gonna do the last two. Just pull from the bottom, there's a little clip there. Now next to the old one. I'm gonna clip it right here. If you're not sure how to do it, just take a picture. If you're watching this video, you could pause it, screenshot it. Now I'm gonna take this timer off, so there's two little screws. There's one and there's two. I think that's pretty much it. Very important, you gotta take this knob off. And it's already out. It takes about 2-3 minutes to replace. Now I'm gonna put the new one in. You could put the bolt with your hand first, the screw. Alright, that's connected already. Now we're gonna put this one back on. So that's that. This one, I changed it already, but I'm gonna show you how to do it. Let me get closer here, get a better view. Now we're gonna change the cycle. Same thing, pull this out. This one you're gonna rotate it. Find a little screwdriver, flathead, and push it down a little bit and turn to your left, and it comes out easy. So right here, that's for the cycle. So right here, I have the old one out. So basically, I'm gonna pull this off. Just pull it out. Connects right here. And the other wiring goes on the bottom. On the bottom right, on this side. So that's it. This was the old one, so I'm gonna remove it. And this is the new one, so I'm gonna swap it back. I'm changing everything pretty much on this machine. Putting everything like if it was brand new. We're gonna go with screwdriver, pull down. And it snaps when you go clockwise. When you go to the right, it snaps back on. So now that's replaced. This one I didn't have to replace. This one I didn't have to replace. That's for the temperature sensor, low, medium, high. So right now I'm gonna cover this. There's one. There's two. Three. Four. And 5 and 6. Okay, now we're gonna put tape on this plug so it doesn't bother us. Okay, now we're gonna slide the camera back. Oh, this tape doesn't want to work, huh? Let's put it on top right here. It should work right here. It's probably old tape. Let me scoot back. I'm gonna work in the bottom. All right. Let me start taking these off. Oh, no, don't forget to put this back, the knob. that hold the lid when you take the last bolt out and pull up. You could lean it on the left side or whatever side you want. Alright, so now I'm going to change this fuse. Usually that one is the one that lets the machine turn on. So like I said, my dryer was on for like 3 hours straight, so it burned my heating element. Well, let me get a new fuse. Make sure you put it in the right spot. One goes on the bottom, one goes on the top. You just pull it out, put it back in. There's like a little groove, a little gap right here, so you want to tuck it in from the right side with the fuse and then just lay it. And now it's nice and tight. So I changed this fuse, so it should be new. I changed this back to my old heater element that was still like in good shape, but I changed the heating element because I thought it was burned out, but this is a different one. This is an old one. I'm gonna keep the old one in because I want to make sure it works. But if it doesn't work, I'm gonna swap it to the new one. Or I should just swap everything at once, right? Yeah, I should swap everything at once. It just takes a couple more minutes. Let's just do it, what the heck. We're right here, so I'm just gonna change the whole thing. Well, I kept this part like as a backup. So we're gonna put everything the same way. Let me make sure the camera is like in a good spot. Okay. Let me lower the camera. Sorry for that vibration. So let's do the fuse first. The red one goes on the right side. The orange ones goes on the fuse. So I'm just gonna wiggle this out. There's the one that I was used. I'm gonna keep these on. I'm gonna put in the new one. So right now I just did a flathead and going here. Now, sorry about the noise. I'm gonna take this one out. I'm gonna tuck this one in right here. I'm gonna tuck it in. And I'm gonna slide into that right here. Well, let me do it one more time because it came off from the other side. Tuck it in right here. At the same time I'm tucking in, I have to put this one right there. No. Now it's in. Okay. Now it's in perfectly. So now we're gonna put this back in. I'm gonna put this bowl here. I'm gonna put the next bolt on the other side. Now, all right, I'm gonna turn the machine on and make sure everything's working. There's still pieces here from the old heating element. If you can see it right there. I'm not gonna put the cover on because I want to make sure it's working. Once it turns on and I see the heating element is on, then I'm gonna take it out and put the cover back on. This video is about 25 minutes, so it should take like 30 minutes max to do everything I just did. Let's go plug the machine. So right now I'm gonna lift this up. I'm gonna change the view a little bit. I'm gonna take the tape off. Let's turn the machine on. Always use your timer clockwise to the right. Right. I have it on high setting. I'm going to turn it on. Okay, the machine is on. I want to make sure the heating element is turned on. It just takes like a minute to turn on. It's actually turning on. So the machine is fixed finally. I'm going to show you the heating element. It's already hot enough so you could guys see it. Let me see if you can see it. Well, you can see it from here. See, the coil is on. There's a better view right here. So I'm gonna turn off the machine right now. Thanks for watching. Thanks everybody that subscribed to my channel in the past year. We're at 4,000 followers, 4,200 I believe. So I'm very excited. Thank you for your comments, and I hope this video is useful. So keep watching my videos. I'm always doing different type of videos. And have a happy Christmas, everybody. Actually, I'm gonna put the cover back on. So I'm gonna keep making the video. Just give me a minute and I'm gonna turn off the machine. Yeah, it's hot in here. I can't complain about this drying machine. It's been very, very solid. It's just normal wear interior. It's like a car, you gotta keep it maintained, or else you gotta go get yourself a new one. rubber right now. Back this up. Just lean it forward, that way it doesn't fall. Now you gotta center it, you know. This is an old machine, so sometimes you gotta play with the centering of the machine. So let's start right here. You want to make sure the bottom is the hardest part to put on. Alright, so we're good. I'll start right here in the center, then I move my way up to the left and then to the right. Do left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, right, left. Left, right, you don't have to tighten it too much because you're going to mess up the bolt. Right, left. And this is the last one. Alright. Very self-explanatory. It's not really that hard of a job. I like making these do-it-yourself videos. That way you save some money and you get to do some new stuff. That's why I do these videos. These are brand new sensors that I already had replaced, so I'm going to keep them in a small box and save them for later. Everything I've replaced, I put it in another box. That way I know what I've replaced in the past. So for example, I got the timer, fuses, and that fuse right here, the one that makes the machine start, this prevents from your machine to cause a fire. So it's very important to keep one or two handy. They only cost about $4 or $5. The brand new fuses I'm gonna keep in the other box. So I did this job for less than less than $100. Because the timer was about 45 and the heating element was about 30. All you need is the tools, that's it. The tools and the time. And you can fix all these machines all day long. Washer, dryer, whatever you can do it. Okay. This is one of the ones I changed. The cycle. The timer, one more time. This one is used, but it still works, so I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna plug back the machine. I'm gonna connect the vacuum hose. Let me plug the machine out. I'm gonna use this to move the filter hose vacuum thing. So I just saved about $600 to $700 to buying a new dryer that I actually don't need it. As long as this one keeps working, I keep putting parts on it. The other thing that might go back, I'm probably gonna jinx it, is the belt and the wheel hubs that they have inside the machine. It's also easy to fix, but I never done the video, but I've replaced it before. So maybe my next video is gonna be that. Hopefully it doesn't get damaged. until next year. Well, thanks everybody for watching. Appreciate your comments, appreciate your likes. Until the next one.